The Boston organization was very, very good to me. And what I didn't want to happen was, okay, I talked to Dr. Brian McCain, who's a fabulous doctor. So, the best solution was go in there and clean it up with a 9-month recovery. So, I thought it was good business to, let Danny know right away so he can get some young talent because beautiful organization, they still got a lot left. And I didn't want to let happen the same thing that happened last year. And, I'm a competitor, I'm a fighter, and, after we lost, I was really, really down on myself because I went up there with one mission only, and I kind of felt I let the city down, and I didn't want that to happen again. So I didn't want to get the surgery, go through the 9-month recovery, and keep everybody waiting again. So I thought the professional thing to do was to let Danny know right away so he can get some new, younger talent. Yeah, I was very down on myself. Had tears in my eye, was upset, talking to my father, talking to my girlfriend, talking to my kids. Just very upset. And I tried, and I just couldn't pull it off. But I even did things that my father always told me never to do. He said never get the shot. But I wanted to play so bad. I wanted to help Boston so bad. So shot here 1 week didn't work. Let me try another shot. Let me try a different shot. And then finally played that game in Boston one time. Watched the game when I got home. Looked terrible, and that's not the way I wanted to go out. When I left, Mr. Duvall still called me and he wished me well. So first-class organizations, they're doing big things here now. They got Dwight here. The general manager has to do a great job to ensure that he doesn't leave. So they got to do whatever it takes to keep him here because they have a chance. They're 1 or 2 pieces away from getting it done, and hopefully they get it done because I'm gonna be calling Alex Martins and I'm gonna be getting a couple of those floor seats for free, of course. What's your name? Who you work for? All right, tell your boss I'm coming for your job. No, I have. You know what? One thing my mother and father always stressed was education and having something to fall back on. I can remember when I first started playing ball and I got really good and I had like 48 points and mother had a smile on her face, brothers had a smile on their face, and my father looked at me and said, "What you gonna do if you blow your knee out?" And I didn't have an answer. And he used to throw that at me every now and then. Yeah, you had 40, you had 60 on your birthday. What you gonna do if the lockout next year? What you gonna do? So, I really started really getting more into education and business. I received my master's from the University of Phoenix. I'm working on my PhD in human resource development at the at Barry University in Miami. So hopefully by December or January, I will only be called Dr. O'Neal. So, again, I want to thank my parents for raising me the right way. And little kids out there, whatever your parents tell you to do, I think you should do it because dreams come true. I can remember a time telling my parents that I was like, "Mommy, I don't like my name. I don't like my height." My mother said, "You know what? Make them remember your name. Make them remember you." So as I start creating my style, high school going into college, my thing was to make people remember the name Shaquille O'Neal. Make people say, this was a funny guy. Make people say, he's not like the average superstar. Make people say, I just seen this guy at Walmart. I just seen this guy at Target. He's a normal guy. And, I think I did that. I think the league is in great hands right now. As long as Kobe, LeBron, and, D-Wade, Carmelo, guys like that are around, the league will be in pretty good shape. There's only really one dominant big man left, and that's Dwight Howard. So I expect him to win 3 or 4 championships. If he doesn't win 3 or 4 championships, I'll be disappointed. But, he's a great player. There's a lot of great young talent, and, David Stern has always done a great job in helping the league grow, and he will continue to do so. I definitely won't be back, and let me tell you the reason why. Towards the end of my career, I started getting a little bit selfish, and I've always heard the most 2 dominant players were Wilt Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal. So Wilt's at 31,000, and I'm at 28,000. So if it was if I had like 100 points fewer than him, then I would come back to pass him up. Then that'll put me at the most dominant player in the world. But I'm about 3 years away, so I'll just have to remain at number 5 for now. Me and my father was joking the other day, and he was like, I was like, "Dad, I'm retiring," and he was like, "How many points you got?" I was like, 28. He was like, "You dummy! If you'd have hit them free throws like I taught you how to shoot them, you would have had 30,000 points." I was like, "You're right."